From post-apocalyptic wastelands to heart-pounding survival stories, zombies have long been a popular theme when it comes to entertainment. And with their mix of horror, action, and comedy, TV shows about zombies in particular have left an incredible mark on pulp culture, redefining the zombie genre time and time again. So immerse yourself in the chilling realm of the living dead by joining us on this suspenseful countdown of the best TV shows about zombies that deliver spine-tingling tales of horror, courage, and humanity's fight for survival. A quick disclaimer before we jump in: keep in mind that in this countdown we're featuring only live-action series and that the shows are listed in no particular order. With that out of the way, this is TV Show Pilot, and here are our top 10 TV shows about zombies. The Walking Dead. We'll start off the list with probably one of the most well-known zombie series, AMC's The Walking Dead. Set during a worldwide zombie apocalypse, The Walking Dead follows the harrowing journey of a group of survivors in a world overrun by flesh-eating zombies, known as walkers. Led by the resourceful sheriff's deputy Rick Grimes, the show explores the human struggle for survival, morality, and hope in the face of unrelenting danger, as the group faces not only the constant threat of zombies, but also the challenges posed by other survivors, each with their own agendas and motivations. Fear the Walking Dead. Speaking of The Walking Dead, we also have to mention the show's spin-off, Fear the Walking Dead. Being a prequel of sorts, Fear the Walking Dead delves into the early days of the zombie apocalypse. Set in Los Angeles, the series centers on Madison Clark, her two children, Alicia and Nick, and her fiancé, Travis, as they and other like-minded people grapple with the sudden outbreak of a mysterious virus that transforms people into flesh-eating walkers. And if you enjoyed The Walking Dead and Fear the Walking Dead, then you might also be interested in checking out the other shows in the same universe, like Tales of the Walking Dead and The Walking Dead: Dead City, to name a few. The Last of Us. Another famous name in the world of zombies is the 2013 video game The Last of Us. It was so well received that soon after its release, talk of adapting the game for the screen started. And although the film adaptation didn't pan out, in early 2023 we got something even better, a TV show based on the game. HBO's The Last of Us is set 20 years into a zombie apocalypse that was triggered by a mass brain infection. At the onset of the show, we meet Joel, a smuggler who's tasked with sneaking the immune teenager Ellie out of the Boston quarantine zone and escorting her across the country to Massachusetts, in the hopes of being the key to finding a cure for the infection. Z Nation. Then there's Sci-Fi's Z Nation, a show that takes on the zombie genre without trying to be too serious about it. Set in a world devastated by a zombie virus, Z Nation follows a diverse group of people trying to survive the zombie apocalypse the best they can. Although their situation is pretty dire, all hope isn't lost because there is a man, an ex-prison inmate named Alvin Murphy, whose blood might hold the answer to a zombie virus vaccine. So the survivors embark on a dangerous cross-country journey to transport Murphy from New York to the world's last known functioning CDC research lab in California in hopes of a cure. And if Z Nation sounds like your cup of tea, then you might also want to check out Netflix's Black Summer, a zombie drama set within the same universe that serves as a prequel to Z Nation. Ash vs. Evil Dead. Many fans of the zombie genre will know the Evil Dead film series created by Sam Raimi. But what many may not know is that in 2015, Starz premiered a series that is set in the same universe. In Ash vs. Evil Dead, Bruce Campbell reprises his role as the iconic chainsaw-wielding hero Ash Williams. We meet him some 30-odd years after his last battle against the undead, living a pretty average life. But when Ash accidentally unleashes a new wave of undead terror, he and his motley crew of allies must once again battle demonic forces and quip their way through the apocalypse. iZombie. Going in a bit of a different direction, next we have the CW's iZombie, a show that in many ways changed the way we look at the zombie genre as a whole. iZombie tells the story of Liv Moore, an ambitious doctor who gets turned into a zombie and takes a job at the medical examiner's office to have access to zombie food of choice, brains. But it turns out that zombies inherit the personality traits of the person whose brain they eat, as well as get some of their memories via visions. So Liv teams up with Seattle PD detective Clive Babineau and her medical examiner boss Ravi Chakrabarti to solve murders while navigating different personalities and other people's memories. Santa Clarita Diet. For another less scary zombie series, there is Netflix's Santa Clarita Diet. Starring Drew Barrymore and Timothy Olyphant, Santa Clarita Diet follows Sheila, Joel, and Abby Hammond, an average Californian family. But when Sheila suddenly develops a craving for human flesh, the Hammonds now have to navigate Sheila's new condition while trying to keep her secret from everyone around them, which proves to be a challenge since trying to find zombie food in a California suburb is not exactly easy. In the Flesh. Keeping with the theme of less traditional takes on zombies, we have the British series In the Flesh. This BBC Three drama takes place in a world where zombie apocalypse has been warded off, and scientists have figured out how to turn zombies back into humans. At the center of the show is Keir Walker, a former zombie who returns home after being rehabilitated, and now has to learn how to live with the loss of his best friend and the lives he took while he was a zombie. So if you're curious to see what would happen if zombieism were cured, then you definitely need to check out In the Flesh. And we'll finish off the list with 2 South Korean series. Kingdom. First off, we have Netflix's Kingdom, a series that masterfully blends historical drama, political intrigue, and zombie horror. Set during Korea's Joseon dynasty, the story follows the Crown Prince Lee Chang, who discovers a deadly plague infecting the outer provinces of his kingdom that is turning people into vicious zombies at night. As he unravels the truth behind the epidemic, he becomes entangled in a high-stakes battle for the throne and the survival of his people. All of Us Are Dead. And last but definitely not least, we have Netflix's All of Us Are Dead. Based on the webtoon Now at Our School, this series is set in a high school that has been classified as ground zero for a zombie virus outbreak. The students that are trapped inside the school must protect themselves against becoming infected and fight their way out only using equipment found around the school. And if you like this teenage zombie drama, then you might also like Netflix's Daybreak or Hulu's Freakish. Daybreak follows the 17-year-old Josh Wheeler as he searches the zombie wasteland world for his girlfriend Sam, while Freakish tells the story of a group of teens trying to survive the zombie apocalypse caused by a chemical plant explosion during Saturday detention. Do you agree with our picks for the top 10 TV shows about zombies? Let us know in the comments. Check out TVShowPilot.com for the full list of the best zombie series, and don't forget to subscribe to the TV Show Pilot YouTube channel for more videos like this.